guys, so this is a video that I've been going to do for a couple of days now, but I have been absolutely manic. So I have actually written a script for this one. Let's get into the front page. So this is my video on what I think about the Nintendo Direct mini kind of little broadcast they did. There's some things that I'm super excited for and some things that I'm not so excited for, and we'll get down to them now. So obviously you've got the first big thing, this is really big for me, but also a big thing is they are remastering The World's End with The World Ends With You, sorry, and that is due to come out, they've just said 2018, so this year at least. So I'm massively excited about this one. I've been looking for this game on the DS, which is exclusive to the DS, for quite a while. It's an expensive game to find and a very hard game to find as well, especially like boxed with everything inside. It's a really good RPG and I really wanted it for a while, so this means I can get it on the Switch and obviously go from there, which is great. Its original release date was 10 years ago, so it must have some call to it if Nintendo's got around to doing it now. I'm not too sure if the game is going to be a hard copy or if it's going to be just a kind of like a download only. I'm hoping it's going to be a hard copy, and I'm kind of hoping they do maybe like a limited edition, but if they do just do a download copy, like people like me are going to be kind of annoyed, mainly because the rumours of the price of it is £60, and obviously this would be completely unacceptable if you ask me, if it is in regards to just a download, because all in all it would be cheaper then to go and kind of source it on the DS, especially as if you look on their website at the moment, which I looked at this about a couple of days ago and I know it's still the same now. Their new Xenoblade Chronicles 2 fun pack, so this is the badge, poster and game, hard copy, is only $49.99, and that is their brand new Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game, so it seems a bit steep if you ask me. I can understand they've got to get it to work with the Joy-Cons and all the new specs and stuff like that, but as I said, it is ridiculous, especially if it's going to be £60 for a download. But yeah. So you have a new Pokken tournament update. So at this very moment in time, if you are just buying the game and downloading it from brand new right now, you can download the whole thing, so the game and the updates. If you have already got the game, like I have the game on hard copy, some people have it on download copy, then you're going to have to wait until the days when they release them, which kind of sucks, but I guess they're trying to get more people to buy the game, which is fair play. It is a good game and I do enjoy it, but then I have to admit as well, kind of gauging the price of the game done with the DLC on the website, they're kind of doing each kind of, I think they're going to be about £7 to £8 each wave, and there is 2 waves. So what this actually is you get wave 1, which is new fighters and a new support team. Obviously all these come with additional clothes, maps and stuff like that. It's not a big deal. The clothes are more a big deal in Japan and stuff like that, where they kind of, they're more into the clothes and avatar stuff. Wave 1, I'm not very good at saying any of these, so I will try and find a picture to stick up there so you know what Pokemon I'm on about. I can't even say this one off the bat. The fighter is, I know what one it is, but I can't say its name properly. It's the sword and shield one, which is Elish or Elash as the fighter. The support team is going to be Mega Rayquaza, I think that's Rayquaza, and I'm just not really good at saying the new names, to be honest, and I haven't played a lot of Sun and Moon, so it doesn't help. And also Mimikyu, I'm going to call that one, I said I will find the exact pictures up there. See, these ones I know. So Wave 2 is going to be Blastoise as a fighter, and the support team is going to be Mew and Celebi. Obviously, again, with all, each time you're going to get clothes and stuff, but I just think it's kind of rubbish, and they should kind of be free DLC, just to have one extra fighter and one extra support team each time. Even after you're getting some clothes and stuff, kind of sucks. So again, I'm not really too excited about that one. If they did a deal where it was cheap, then I probably would pick that up. That's the only reason. Kirby Star Allies. Not overly excited about this one, but what they've said is we'll have a new copy. They will have new copy abilities. Again, I'm not really overly bothered about this one. It doesn't really bother me. They've said the release date for this will be March the 16th, 2018. It's just not a big deal for me. I kind of just want a kind of almost like a basic Kirby game, like the first one that I played when they coloured in white when it was supposed to be pink on the Game Boy Color cartridge. The Game Boy cartridge, beg pardon. But yeah. So you have the ultimate version of Hyrule Warriors coming to the Nintendo Switch in spring 2018. So this one I am excited about. So this one basically means what they're doing is they're getting the 3DS game and they're getting the Wii U game, and they are merging both of these games together. So you will get all maps from both games, all content from both games and DLC, etc. And they are also throwing in 2 new costumes, one for Zelda and one for Link, in the new Breath of the Wild attire, and they're putting it all on one, all together at once, and you're going to be able to just play your hearts out to your heart's content. So I said I really love this game, and I really haven't put that many hours into it. I've got it on the Wii U. Unfortunately, the Wii U is now under my bed because I do generally play the Switch more, and I need room for the Switch on my countertop. But yeah, that is one that I'm really looking forward to, and I think should be really good. So the next one they tried to make a big deal about, which doesn't really faze me, is Mario Tennis Aces. I'm really not bothered. I don't really play the Mario Tennis games, and I don't think a lot of people do, personally, and that's my opinion. In regards to it, what they're saying is that they are trying to up it a little bit. They're going to make the gameplay better, but they're also going to give you a story mode. So that also leads me to believe that not a lot of people play it. So they're like, look, we're giving you a story mode now, please play it. Obviously, this story mode is going to come with bosses, and the bosses are going to have their own kind of fights. I still probably won't pick this one up. The only time I would pick this one up would be if it was like in a bargain bucket, £2 max. Or I got given it, I wouldn't kind of pick it up otherwise. So the next one, which I'm going to butcher the name for, which I am looking forward to actually, is coming to Nintendo Switch in summer 2018, and I've got it here, and I know I've written the name down properly. So it's East 8. I can't say that word. It's Lacrimosa of Dana, or Diana, depending how you say it. So I've never heard anything about this prior to this, I'm not going to lie. I watched obviously the mini direct, and it really like inspired me, and I really thought I probably would really enjoy it. It looks a little bit like Monster Hunter, and I know a few of my friends love Monster Hunter and they will really play it, but mainly it's kind of like you get your own settlement, your ship crashes, you get your own settlement on this island, and you kind of have to work as teams, getting rid of monsters, obviously when you get rid of monsters you get hides, which create more stuff, and the more stuff you get, the better your settlement is. So it kind of looks cute. It's obviously in kind of like an anime manga style, which kind of makes me want to play it more, but yes. So the next one I actually think is really good is they're doing a free update which is coming to Mario Odyssey. So this releases in February 2018, And it's really good basically if you've completed the game in its entirety, so you've gone through the whole story mode, you've seen the ending, etc., you'll get this free game. So this game is a balloon based game. It looks kind of cute. You basically go and find Luigi. Luigi gives you a balloon and you get 30 seconds to run around, and this is in each different kind of world, to run around each world and hide a balloon. So there is going to be leaderboards that are going to be worldwide on this, and what you do is you hide your balloon, and hopefully no one, if you hide it in a really good place and no one finds it, hopefully that is, obviously if someone pops it then that's fine, you kind of get put on the leaderboard for how long it took someone to find it. Oh gosh, sorry. But also there is the other side of it as well. You can hunt for the balloons and you can go on the leaderboard for how many balloons you've found and how quickly you found them. So it's only a small update, but it's kind of cute, and at least it's free. I'd be really annoyed if it wasn't free. So you've got another game that's coming out. Personally, this isn't my thing. It releases in the summer of 2018. It's called SNK Heroines Face Off in Tag Team Battles. So this is a 2-on-2 team fighter action. It looks really good. The sequel, obviously, the special finale, kind of the way you kill people, is called a Dream Finish, which looks kind of cute. Again, I'd pick this up if it was cheap. I know my other half would play this game. I wouldn't pay a lot of money for it. Personally, I'm not one of those people that goes for fighter games, but it does look really good and really cute. I think if you are into that, then this is definitely a game for you. I think it looks very pretty. Again, it's an anime manga style kind of look to it, but it's one of those things. So the next thing that they've announced is new DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Sorry, new character. Which obviously they did say two things. They said it was downloadable content, and then they've also called it DLC. So I am going to say this is going to be chargeable. So the new character is Donkey Kong. He's joined the roster of the characters. All in all, there's a new story mode to go with Donkey Kong, which is awesome. Gives you something else to play for, especially if you've bought the game and kind of played to death already. But yeah, it depends on the price of it. Again, I think if this is payable, which I believe it will be, then you shouldn't have to pay more than, say, £10 for the DLC, but that's my opinion. And it also depends on how much they actually give you in regards to DLC. All in all, obviously it's like the Zelda DLC, they gave you quite a lot in the Breath of the Wild DLC, but that was like £17, so I just don't think it should be any more than that, at least. That is being released in spring 2018, so they're getting all this stuff really early for us. The next one that they've announced, which doesn't faze me and I'm not that interested in, is Payday 2. I've never played one of the Payday games. It's not really my style, but it is other people's, which is fine. So they're releasing this on the Switch in February 2018. This is on the 23rd. I said I'm not really overly bothered about it. You know, it's just another title to me. But the thing that did kind of get me, which kind of is bad if you ask me, is apparently there is a new timed exclusive to the Switch version. So the Japanese Wiz J has a wicked mask. So he's the one that has the mask that kind of pixelates and changes. New weapons and apparently defences, so no fire will stop her. And that is set up that you only can get it on the Switch within like the first month. And I think that's quite cheeky. That is really like a massive loot crate. And why I'm kind of like, loot crates are optional. If you don't want to buy them, you don't have to. That kind of thing, when it's really set on that kind of timer, is really mean. But it's one of those things. So the next two things are two indie games. So you've got Feel the Song in Fae plus Climbing Mountains in Celeste. So out of both of these, I'm more interested in Fae, to be honest, and that is spelled F-E. Fae is due out on February the 16th, obviously 2018. So this looks super cute. It's the one out of the both that I kind of really want. It's all dark, but it's very pretty, and it's the kind of indie game that I play. It reminds me a little bit of Child of Light. That's the one I will probably be buying. I'm hoping it's not going to be more than about £15, but obviously no price has been given at the moment. And then you've got Celeste, and Celeste to me, it just looks like, it says it's a modern take on an action platformer, and it does look cute, but it really just reminds me of Meat Boy. It's just another prettier version of Meat Boy, in my opinion. That one is due out in January 25th, 2018. I'm just not necessarily overwhelmed about that. But I said Fae, the one is named Fae, I really like the look of that one. So I will definitely be picking that one up. So the next thing that they announced, which I'll probably get gypped for, but I know a load of people adore it, is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Again, I'm not really overly bothered about this one. I love Donkey Kong. I probably haven't put as many hours as I should into this game, and then I would love it, but it's coming to the Switch. And yeah, I get it. I get that Nintendo is trying to put all their good titles from the Wii U over to the Switch, but it's just one of those things. And then, to be honest, they've kind of added a new character to it, and to me that spoils it, because what they've done is they've added a new character, but they've added Funky Kong, which is fine. But Funky Kong is basically a no-die mode. He has a surfboard and he can surf on anything. He can roll through anything, kill anything. He can surf on spikes, and that's kind of like, okay, what is kind of like the point if you can't die? He literally is like you in no-die mode. So it's just one of those things. I would pick it up eventually if it was really cheap on the Switch, but all in all, wouldn't necessarily go out looking for it, especially not on day of release. And that one is due out on May the 4th, 2018. And then the final thing that I've got written down, which was the final thing on their, obviously, Nintendo Direct, was Dark Souls is being remastered. So first of all, I will say it is due out on the 25th of May 2018, and I'm really not that bothered. I've never played a Dark Souls game. I am into like Fallout, and I probably would be into Skyrim if I actually got down to playing Skyrim. But all in all, it's not really my sort of game. I don't really want to sit there and get completely frustrated over a game. I kind of like more the games where I can just chill and just play them and enjoy them. I know a load of people are like psyched about this already and they're super happy, so fair play. We've all got our games that we love, and I'm sure there's games that I love that people absolutely despise, which is fine. I said I know loads of people are really happy about it, and I know certain people like in my friend group that are gonna definitely probably get it, but personally for me it's definitely a miss. Again, I would pick that up only just to add to my collection if it was in a bargain bin in very, very many years time. Obviously I understand that part. If, you know, someone just kind of wanted to get rid of it and I could get it for a couple of quid, then I would pick it up. Or if I picked it up and it was in a bundle of games, then I wouldn't really mind. I'd be like, okay. But that's my preference. Let me know of what you think of the Nintendo Direct. Was there anything that you thought was really good, really bad, or perhaps just lacking and missing? I would have loved to hear something about the new Pokemon game up and coming. Also something please about the new Animal Crossing game. My Switch will literally become glued to my hands when the new Animal Crossing or Pokemon game come out. Just so much so. I absolutely love Animal Crossing. I've even started going back to my DS town. I'm playing a bit of that. But let me know in the comments what you think down below. don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. I upload at least a couple of times a week, so don't forget to check those videos out, and I will see you guys next time. So